Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Stu and this is Thunder Rocks for Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic. Two large hunks of rocks stick out of the desert sand upon which the beginnings of a theme park are constructed. Your objective: to have at least 1,500 guests in a park at the end of October year 3 with a park rating of at least 600. So don't worry, you're not suffering from a case of deja Stu. I haven't done this one before, although there was a scenario very similar, except it only had one rock and that was called Thunder Rock. So just like when we had the one with the pier and then that was quite bad and then they made a really bad sequel, they've got this one which was bad and now they've made a really bad sequel. So let's hope there isn't a third one. Okay, so what have we got then to begin with? We have got free admission, so we're going to be charging for the rides. We've got some transport rides, not a bad selection of gentle rides, a pretty good selection of coasters to begin with. Can't think we'd need any more. Some decent thrill rides, some water rides. Probably won't use any of them because we haven't got any water, and not a bad selection of shops. Okay, so I think what I'll do then, I might as well do what I did, or something very similar to what I did on Thunder Rock. And what that was, I got rid of all the rides to begin with and the paths, and then I placed rides inside the rock, just on the outside, and then a path all the way around the rock, leaving a one tile gap between the path and the outside fence so that I could spam loads of shops. So when I did that on Thunder Rock, we didn't have that many shops, so I think what I'll do on this is I'll put all my research into shops to begin with, so that way we'll have loads to put down, and then what we'll do is we'll just put all the rides down and then we'll see how far we go. I noticed there's a coaster here which to me it just sounds like, it just looks like a way of getting people stuck, because let's have a look. Yeah, it's good excitement, but they're going to pay to come over here, and then if they use all their money to come over to this side, how are they going to get back? So I either have to build a path or I have to allow them to have free rides on it. So I might as well just get rid of that to begin with. What I'll do is I'll delete the entrance, no, I'll delete the exit from this side, and I'll delete the entrance from this side, so guests can only get on this side and get off that side. That way then we'll only have maybe one or two left on the other rock, and we can use the tweezers just to bring them over. That should speed things up. So I'm going to crack on with the building then, and I'll see you in a bit. It is October year 1, so we've got 950 guests in the park. We need 1,600, so we're more than halfway there. So what have I done then? I've started building the rides on the inside of the rock. So I'll just put that to see-through just so you can see what I'm doing. I've got the path all the way around. I've started putting shops down as well. And I've got a path leading up to the top. And then I've built a couple of roller coasters just up here. And what I've done is I've built them over where I've put the rides on the inside, because it's a lot easier to put the rides on the inside and then build a coaster than it is to do it the other way around. So we've got a Wooden Wild Mine ride there, good excitement on that. We're going aggressive with the pricing on this, because I think maybe in some of the parks I haven't been as aggressive with the pricing. I worry too much about taking the money off the guests too quickly and then them leaving. But what I figured is, if I take all their money in year 1 and they leave, we should have enough time to get them back into the park. We can always reduce the prices down later. And then we've got a junior coaster here. Good excitement on that. Guests loving it. So what I'm going to do then, I'm going to carry on building the rides. I'll leave this area here blank. I won't put any shops just this side, just in case I want to build a path leading over to the other rock. But considering how well we're doing, despite how little we've used of the rock itself, we've only got 2 coasters and we've got space up there probably for another 4 or 5. I figure we're not going to need the extra rock, but who knows? Let's see what happens. It is October year 2, so we need 1,500 guests. We've got more than that. We've got another year to go, so we're doing all right. I've got the rides all the way around on the inside and the shops as well. I've just put some seating areas between the shops, so I've left a 1 tile gap between the shops. Just put a paving tile down and then some benches as well, just to get some of the guests off the paths and help reduce crowding. So we've already seen the wooden mine ride and the junior coaster. So what else have I built then? We've got very simple design looping coaster there. Good excitement on that. And then just up here then we've got a stand-up twister, so we can watch this going round. And with these, they're always going to be quite intense, so I like to build them as gentle as I can, not going too fast. I mean, we've got a loop and we've got a cobra roll there, but they're not going very fast over them. Literally as quick as needs be without rolling back. Back to the station, brake run. There you go, that's the ride. Good excitement on that. So, not long to go then. We've already beaten the target. We just need to ensure that we don't have a mass exodus of guests. So what I'll probably do is start reducing the prices a little, because we've got loads of money. We're not having any issues with money. We're taking some good amounts on the ride tickets. So I'll probably start reducing the prices now, and then just to ensure that we pass the goal quite easy. It is June year 3. We've got just under 1,600 guests, and as you can see by the red arrow next to the guest number is starting to fall a little. So what I'll do then, since we've only got a few months, we've already reduced the prices. What I'll do is I'll just make them all free, because we've got loads of money, no issues with that. So what we'll do is just we'll make all the rides free, and then we'll ensure that we've got a very easy finish. So what have I built then? A very simple design, compact inverted coaster there. Good excitement. Just comes up the chain lift, around the bend, down. It's like a barrel roll through the loop of the looping coaster, and then back to the station. Very simple design, good excitement. Just here then, I've just finished building a Giga coaster. I've messed that up somehow, so I'm not sure it's not running. I probably need to add another block brake or something, but I'll get that sorted by the time we finish. And then just here then we've got a vertical drop coaster, so we can watch this one going round. Nice wide bends, some dips, some hills, and back to the station. There's nothing complex about that. Put block brakes all around just to ensure that we've got a lot of cars on the track and that they're quite safe, and good excitement on that. So I'm going to reduce all the prices now, put all the rides down to free. That way then guests can't go complaining that they haven't got any money. Well, they can, but there's no need for them to complain. And I'll probably run it on fast forward then until October. It is October year 3. So I fixed the Giga coaster then, just added a block brake on the end. Didn't have another one on the coaster to begin with, so it wasn't able to leave one section and go into the next one. So we can follow this round now. Nothing complex with it. Nice wide bends. Just goes around the rock. And then back to the station. Very high excitement though. 8.3. So reducing all the rides down to free, what that meant was we weren't getting a lot of guests leaving because they'd run out of money. They were able to stay and ride the rides, and coupled with all the guests coming in, it means that the guest numbers have shot up a little. So quite an easy scenario really. Let's have a quick park tour then, just to recap what we've done. So we came in then and we deleted the existing rides. There was a cable car thing and a chairlift, and also there was a vertical drop coaster over here. One station this side, another station that side. I got rid of it. A few reasons. Number one, it looked horrible. Number two, I didn't want the rides this too far away from the start at the beginning of the game. So I want to have a nice small compact park to begin with and then expand. And thirdly, if they're paying to get on the ride this side and then they come over to this side and they've got no money, then they can't come back unless I build a big ugly path. And to be honest, I figured since we've already done this park on Thunder Rock, we should be able to do it again on this one as well, because the only difference between the scenarios really, apart from some of the rides maybe, is the inclusion of the second rock. So then what we did then, similar to what we did it the first time we played Thunder Rock, was we built rides just all around inside the rock, and then we built a path around the outside, left a one tile gap between the path and the edge so I could put shops down, left a one tile gap between the shops so I could put a seating area just there. So there's 3 seats per one square, so that just helps get a few guests off the paths and it helps with overcrowding, or to reduce overcrowding I should say. From there then I built wooden mine ride up here. Got excitement on that. We started off going very aggressive with the pricing, so we were charging £10 for that one. £5 is probably the normal I charge for a junior coaster, and then all the other coasters that we built then we were charging £10 up until the final year when the guest numbers started to slow down and started to fall, when we reduced the prices. First of all, we reduced them down to probably around £1 for the flat ride and £5 for the coasters, and then when the guest numbers started to fall, then I reduced them down to free. So we're coming up to Halloween now. We're gonna complete the scenario. It's a very easy one. Shouldn't really give you that many issues. One thing I did do, which I did as well on the first one, was I built some paths through the rocks down to the ground as well. That way that'll help guests stop getting them lost and stuck. Because what will tend to happen if you haven't got them is they'll try and go somewhere in a straight line, but they can't get there because there's no path leading there. And we've completed it. Stew! Okay, so there you go. We've completed that and we've unlocked Icicle Worlds. Cool. So that was Thunder Rocks then. I am Stu. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Any questions or feedback, drop me in the comment section and I'll see you next time. Bye.